foggy day is symbolizing confused, clouded mind. Although the sun is in the sky, the brightness of the sun, the light of the sun cannot come directly to us. Human life, human mind is like that. When mind is confused, mind is full of doubt, then we are in trouble because we do not have the light of the soul, the light of God. So all these days, we all have been discussing about healthy life, healthy body, and healthy mind. So I think this discussion might be continued elsewhere, but in this program, today is the last talk. There is a beautiful book. If you want to have very fundamental and basic principles of scriptural knowledge in the path of yoga and Vedanta, it is Tattvabodha, and its title, which is published in Ashram, The Path of Knowledge. The Path of Knowledge. If one clearly understands this text, is very well explained, elaborately. Who we are, what is this gross body, what is this astral body, what is this causal body, what is mind, what is ego, all this. What is wakeful state, what is dream state, what is deep sleep state, everything is well explained for any beginner. One can go through it. But remember, when you go through it, have clear understanding and live life accordingly. In this Tattvabodha, this is original text of Acharya Sankara. Acharya Sankara said, this world is pure consciousness, but the same pure consciousness appears us as subtle and gross. Although this table, we call it as gross and matter, in reality it is pure consciousness. Am I clear? In between my two hands, there is air. In between my two hands, there is water. In between my two hands, there is earth. You will tell how? The earth is below. The earth doesn't mean this, only the solid stuff which we see, the dust in between my two hands. Is there dust? Yes. Is there water? Yes. Is there air? Yes. It is in between. The more and more you understand, gross is the modification of the subtle, and subtle can be transformation of the gross. We can come from subtle to gross and gross to subtle. Am I clear? In the same way, if we think this gross body, this astral body means the mind, intellect, ego, memory, and so on. The causal body, when we speak of these three bodies, the three bodies are nothing but matter. Ultimately consciousness, but here it is matter. Am I clear? Acharya Sankara is telling, Etesam panchabhutanam samasti sattvika ansat antakarana chatushtaya, the inner instruments such as mind, ego, intellect, and memory are formed of the sattvic aspect, the purest aspect of the subtle 5 matters. The purpose of telling this, first you remember mind is not consciousness directly. Although everything is consciousness, for a realized person, everything is consciousness, nothing else. The body is consciousness. Word is consciousness. Food is consciousness. Sarvam Brahmamayam. For that person, there is no enemy, no friend. All are God. No likes, no dislikes. All are God. No day, no night. All play of God. No birth, no death. It is a drama for that person. But for we, all of us, to have this ability of discrimination, consciousness, the soul is consciousness, and the rest, body is matter, God is consciousness, and this creation is matter, and in this material creation, mind is also matter. Mind is also matter, and made of 5 elements in their subtle form, in their purest sattvic aspect, collectively together. Collectively, 5 subtle elements in their purest form, sattvic form, is mind, intellect, ego, memory. It is given to us. When we were born, although we had the memory from the past, God kept it, covered, giving us the opportunity with a very clean state of mind. When we were born, mind was very clean. Before we were born, we were God. গর্ভে যখন ব্রহ্ম তখন ভূমে পড়ে খেলাম মাটি। গর্ভে যখন ব্রহ্ম তখন ভূমে পড়ে খেলাম মাটি। অর্থ, what is the meaning? When I was in mother's womb, I was divine. Constantly thinking of God, nothing else. Every individual in mother's womb with the memory of the past, oh God, again I came back here. What is going to happen? Oh God, take me out of this condition. Take me to the world. I will not forget you. I will think of you. I will sing of you. I will love you. I will be in your consciousness. That was the prayer of every individual in the womb. You prayed, I prayed, we all prayed. What did we do? Once we came out of the mother's womb, we forgot. Why did we forget? The same clean mind gradually got contaminated, polluted. There is the problem. The spiritual masters tell, no mind is perfect completely. Take it noted. No mind is perfect completely, free from weaknesses. You'll say then, you'll have confusion now. Look, mind is perfect in deep sleep. Mind is perfect in deep meditation. When we come down, there is a subtle, but little degree of imperfection. Even if you'll see realized persons physically suffering. Even you'll find the realized person sometimes showing expression of anger. If you have gone to Bama Kepa, who lived in Tarapit, he would scold you, nonsense, stupid idiot, why you have come here? Run away. He'll throw stone at you. You'll tell, oh God, is he a spiritual master? Is he living in cremation ground, behaving like a ghost? So, that is why it is said, human mind is nothing but imperfection. When even a realized person comes down, he also tells, I have appetite. Khete dao. Give me some food. Many people do not really understand this play of mind. This mind which we have, we know what type of mind we have. In this life, forget about past. In this life, we made our mind contaminated and polluted. Why? Because of association, company, sangha. When I came out of my mother's womb, my first company was my mother. Everybody's. The first company is the mother. Mother is holding. Mother is feeding from the breast. Mother is the first company. What did the mother do? In Vedic culture, we have examples of mother telling, oh my child, you are pure. You are perfect. You are divine. The world is a dream. The mother is holding the baby and singing the song of highest spiritual truth. And from babyhood, if this song is entering the ears of the child, baby, what would happen to the baby? When the baby is growing up, told my mother, goodbye, going to forest. She was a queen, Madalasa. Beautiful narration of this mother. Our first association is mother. Second association is the father or family. Slowly when we grew up, we have our own associations, own likes and dislikes, own love and hatred, own judgmental attitude. This happened to us. So mind gets contaminated because of company. You are as the company you keep. This morning, Swami Atmavidyanji, when he came to the room, he was telling why people are getting irritated, people are getting, even in monastic life, in ashram, he told because they are missing good company, satsung. But where to get good company? First, you become your good company. I will be my good company. Then, wherever I live, I will create a good environment myself. I will not tell that others are not doing this. You have read about the four brothers, four children of Brahma, Sanat Kumar, Sanatana, etc. These four brothers, they told, we don't want this world because mind was pure. We want to spend time in reflection, contemplation, singing the name of God, satsang. Four brothers. One brother is sitting down, three brothers sitting down below. Satsang is going on. He is a little tired, another thought. This is what life is. Good company. Gurudev said, good company will make you good, bad company will make you bad. The birds of same feathers flock together. What type of bird you are? What type of feather you have? Not this color. How is your mind? I will tell again little bit about the function, the function of the mind. The gross function of the mind is expression, physical expression. I talked, it is physical expression. I looked at you, it is physical expression. I did something, physical expression. I shouted at somebody, yesterday somebody came, told, how many times you'll punish me? I said, what? I'm not going to punish anybody. 3 times I'm going to bow. I said, I'm sitting there so many times, you are not coming to bow. However, so physical expression, This is the first function. Depending upon your own mind, you express. Depending upon your own mood, you express. The second is the expression of feelings with likes and dislikes. The mind expresses its feelings. I don't like this person. This is again secondary function of the mind. Then the third is subtler, willing, imagining. Inwardly judging, inwardly finding fault, even if you don't tell, fault finding. So these are but the spiritual mind, when one comes to spiritual path, becomes careful, because mind can watch mind. Mind can watch mind. With your mind, you can watch your mind. You will tell, is it so? It is. Just like with your own eyes, you look at your own face in the mirror. With your own eyes, you look at your own face in the mirror. In the same way, mind will watch mind. So, how to watch my mind? Now, come back again to the play of the play of mind passes through different stages. That which is consciousness comes to a person into the state of unconsciousness. Again, consciousness plays the role of unconsciousness. We all have unconscious mind. Do you know when? When you are sleeping. In day-to-day life, when you sleep, you are unconscious. In some special circumstances, when you are injected with anesthesia, you become unconscious. Sometimes people with excessive use of drug, they behave as if unconscious. Am I clear? From unconscious mind, this is sleep. Same consciousness through the mind plays as subconscious. Plays as subconscious. What is the subconscious mind? Your dream. During your sleep, when it is not deep, we all dream. You dream, I also dream. It is the play of subconscious mind. Now, sleep, dream. Now we are sitting here. What type of mind we have? Ego conscious. Wakeful state is ego conscious mind. Ego conscious like I. I did this. I told that. Oh God. Ego conscious mind. This is with these three states of play of mind, play of consciousness, we all are living with these three. Who is rising above? Above ego conscious mind. I will not be unconscious. I will not be subconscious. I will not be ego conscious. Then what I will be? Gurudev said you should be super conscious. You should be super conscious mind. You will tell, what is super conscious mind? When mind is not ordinarily affected with pleasure and pain, success and failure, likes and dislikes, ego and emotion, the mind is super conscious. Mind is super conscious. How to get this super conscious mind? This is the sign of healthy mind. How to have this healthy mind? There is need for sadhana. There is no other way. Need for sadhana. This is number one. Number two, changing your lifestyle. Number three, changing your thinking pattern. Number four, changing your food. Number five, changing your environment. Changing your environment. So the first is sadhana. You all have come here to do sadhana. Do you know? Yesterday in the evening, we had Mahaprasad. Day for yesterday in the evening, we had Mahaprasad. Mahaprasad, it is special food. It is very special food. Just to tell from the outer aspect, this Mahaprasad is cooked with firewood, no biogas or cooking gas. It is cooked in clay pot. It is cooked in a very special way. Some specific vegetables, not everything. In Mahaprasad, you will not find tomato, carrot, beetroot. You will not find cauliflower, cabbage, potato. All these you will not find. And it is cooked in a very special way, in a very hygienic way also. And it is all cooked. Rice, everything is cooked in such a way. With steam it is cooked. Then it is offered to God. It is said, Mahaprasad has the ability to sanctify human body, mind and spirit. It is believed that one grain of Mahaprasad, it has so much of potency to bring a transformation in human being. Thakur Sri Ramakrishna, in order to bring more spiritual awakening, fire of knowledge in Vivekananda, was feeding him dry rice of Jagannath Mahaprabhu without his knowledge. One day, Brahmananda was sick. Brahmananda is another disciple of Thakur Sri Ramakrishna and whom he considered as his own son. No medicine is working. Thakur said, give him a grain of Mahaprasad, the dry rice, with little Ganga water. What are you talking of? Medicine is not working. He said, fool, you don't know what it is. So we have Mahaprasad. Day for yesterday in the evening, while I was walking, others are taking Mahaprasad. One little girl is unable to eat. Why? Because of the habit or association or company. What does the child need? Needs chili. Without chili, the child cannot eat. Yesterday, while taking Mahaprasad, I was sitting there in my front. It's the condition of the tongue, nothing else. Mahaprasad, only rice, adding something, some spices or pickle or this. I'm not criticizing, I'm not blaming, I'm analyzing what human mind is. Those who really love Mahaprasad, those who understood the value of Mahaprasad, as it is offered to God, they take. So no extra salt is offered to Lord Jagannath, no chilies. And in Mahaprasad, there is no chili. There is black pepper, use of black pepper, but no chili in Mahaprasad while cooking, preparing. So, why this? We have come here for sadhana. We do not have control over our tongue, our own habit. If we cannot change a little bit here, How can we change ourselves going back home? Do you know, in modern times, spirituality or spiritual practices, instead of being serious, sincere, becoming superficial, and to me, it is spiritual entertainment. Spiritual entertainment. We want to entertain ourselves. If there will be seriousness, I will sit down quiet. I have come here for 7 days. I'll intensify. I have not come here for this or that. That should be there. But where is it? And when you go back again to old pavilion, old habits, if you really want, it can die quite hard. That is why it is said, old habit, die hard. But it will die if you put effort, sincere effort. But are we really putting sincere effort? The answer is no. So, the first is sadhana. I told 5 points I told. The first is sadhana, intensify. Intensify it, get up early in the morning. When you go back to your home, get up early in the morning. Make a principle. I'll go to bed early, I'll get up early, I'll sit down. Time is flying. Who knows how long? There is no guarantee. Why can't I intensify my sadhana? This is needed. And Kriya Sadhana, it is of 2 parts. One is intensify Kriya. The second is Kriya in practical life. Anything you do it with love. Speak, being conscious. Look with love. Even if you are really sincere in practicing, while also you are looking, there will be Sambhavi state. There will be Sambhavi state while looking. Even if you are talking, you will be talking from there. Gurudev used to say, I am not talking from the mouth, I am talking from there. I am not telling, he is talking through my mouth. Sometimes he told, he is telling me what to talk. He is telling me what to talk. That type of life we need. Sadhana, 2 aspects. The second one I told, what did I tell? Lifestyle. Food habit. You have not written, you are just still telling from memory. Second is change your food habit. Change your food habit. If you cannot change your food, I have already spoken about food habit. Food is not everything. Man doesn't live by bread alone. Man doesn't live by bread alone. But if you analyze, most part of our life is spent for, oh God. I have seen in India, in the families, suppose there is a fasting. Before the celebration of fasting, there is a plan, what is to be prepared for breakfast after breaking fast. So 2 days in advance, tomorrow is fasting. But I have seen my mother, in traditional Indian fasting, the day before fasting is Ekavara. The name was Ekavara. Ekavara means eat once. The day before fasting, only to eat once in the day. The whole day fasting, night is fasting, next day. So, food. Food habit. Food should be simple, palatable, chew more, offer food to God. Even taking food should be meditation. Taking food should be meditation. I remember one young man who came to India. It is in 1996 from West. Came with us to Puri. He cannot go into the temple. He was sitting in the car waiting. We went to the temple. During, 96, not so many people knew us. We brought some Mahaprasad and went to an ashram on the main road side. Sitting on their veranda, had banana leaves. I was observing this young man taking Mahaprasad for the first time in his life. He was eating so slowly, with so much of joy. For the first time, he's releasing it. I asked him, what is happening to you? You are too slow. He said, so I'm just taking a meditative state. After finishing Mahaprasad, he small clay pots. He wanted to take the clay pots with him. Taking food is meditation. Do you know it? Cooking food is meditation. You should follow it. So second one is food habit. In food habit, remember, we speak of sattvic food, sattvic food, sattvic food. Few days ago, Swami Suddhananji sent a paper to me. It's very nice. Well, he had three pages of sattvic. What is sattvic? What is rajasic? What is? He wrote many interesting things. He said 1 cup of payasam, milk rice pudding, is sattvic. 2 cups is rajasic. 3 cups tamasic. The meaning, the same sattvic food eaten in more quantity because of your palate, it becomes tamasic, even beyond tamasic. Even beyond tamasic. Same sattvic food, if the plate is not good, the same sattvic food, if it is not served in a joyful, loving way. So, if the food is not sattvic, the mind will not be. If the food is not sattvic, the mind will not be sattvic. Mind will not be. So, to keep your mind, take food. I was asking the Balashram children who came for, I said, what breakfast did you have? They said, breakfast, bread and banana. I said, surely you took breakfast in the bus, because this breakfast should not be provided. Normally we don't provide bread in the, even if suppose bread, if children are coming, I could have told, make bread overnight in as Balashram, bring it, not to buy bread. Remember, any food we buy from market, food means processed food, cooked food. It is Swamiji, should you not take prepared, processed, packed food? If you really want to, when it is unavoidable, you are on journey, there is, and in journey also I don't agree. I am also traveling. When I fly, even if it is a long flight, do I eat? No, I don't eat. Remember, everything is here. If you feel I am hungry, you will be hungry. If you don't think of hunger, there is no hunger. The body needs something, but how much? Most of us, we eat more than what we need. Most of us, we eat more than what we need. So, careful. What is the third thing I told? First is spiritual practice. Second is food habit. Third is, who will tell? Environment. Lifestyle is at the end. You are just You wrote it in sequence. Environment. Thinking pattern. Thinking pattern. Human being is a thinking animal. If you want to purify your mind or discipline mind, have your mind healthy, so change your thinking pattern. You tell, what is it? I'll give one example. In my childhood, I grew up in village. In the village, although I was not doing that, but many people, they did the same pond. They used to wash their body. They used to brush and rinse water from the pond, the same water. They were doing everything in the same pond. If you tell me, can you do same? I can go and wash my body in the pond, but I will not put the water in my mouth. I will not put it. Why? Because now I'm cultured. I have understood this water is all right for the body to clean outside, but I will not take it inside. Am I clear? In my childhood, we drew water from the well and we drank it. Now if you tell it is from the well you drink, I will not drink. You will say, why? Because during those days water was good. Now water is not good. Surface water, many times it may not be good. If you tell we'll dig a well here and you will use it, I'll tell you I'll use it. Why you will use it here, not in, because there you are using pesticide, chemicals, all this, slowly it is going into water. So, tap water. When I came to college, open the tap, take water and drink. Now you will tell me, drink the tap water, I'll tell I will not drink. Why I will not drink? I want filter water. So, just like we are rising in our awareness, understanding, this is healthy, this is filter your mind. Filter your thinking process. Filter it. Not that any thought is coming, I'll use it. You'll be in trouble. Any thought is coming, I'll do it with impulse. You'll be in trouble. Filter your mind. Filter your thought. How to filter? Thoughts are flowing. To your mind, thoughts are rushing. If you watch your mind, if you understand this thought is coming, no, it is not good. Bye. Gurudev said, Chinta au Chintamani. Chintamani is God. Chinta is thought. Gurudev said, all thoughts are coming from God because He is the creator. Everything is coming from God. But I have the choice, which thought I will accept, which thought I will return. Gurudev said, thought and God are one. Although thought and God are one, the thought which is not useful, I'll return it back to God. I don't need this. Very simple way. I'll return it back. Remember, those who practice Kriya regularly, those who are aware of their breath, conscious of breath, continuously in ordinary state of life, they can easily eliminate negative thought. Because when you are watching breath, you can easily watch your thought. Practice it. Transform your thought. Spiritual life is the path of transformation of thought. Remember, this creation is nothing but thought of God. You, me and everybody, it is the byproduct of thought. We are as we think. We are as we think. As your thought, so is your life. If your mind is always having good thought, your life will be good. Bad thought, your life will be bad. What type of thought is peeping into your mind? So you have to change the thinking pattern, you have to break it. So if you want, then the third, this is the third one. The fourth one is Environment. Fourth one is environment. You create a good environment. You create a good environment around yourself. Gurudev said, do you know what is your environment? He said, your teacher is your environment. Gurudev said, your teacher is your environment. What does it mean? Take the teachings of your teacher. You can't, or anybody cannot stay with the teacher longer. And even people stay near, they may not understand also. So carry the teachings of the teacher and live with it. Again, environment, I'll tell some practical things. Reduce your needs. Reduce your needs. That is environment. Make your clothes and everything very simple, not too much, too many. Unfortunately, poor Pragnanda is in trouble. People giving clothes and waiting to see that I have used it or not. And in one day, 3 pairs of clothes. Idiots, you do not understand. He's talking on one hand simplicity and you don't follow him. If you want to give something, don't give clothes. You help for serving the cows. You help for serving the children. That will give more joy to the teacher. Do not, you want your joy. You don't want joy of your teacher. You want to torture your teacher in the name of your joy. It is not devotion. It is torturing your teacher in the name of your satisfaction. This is not devotion. If you want to create your environment, I will take you to the gross environment now. The gross environment, we are living in a very difficult time, really, really difficult time. Everywhere there is pollution. I'm talking of this gross environment. Everywhere there is pollution. So what to do? At least I will not be a part of this polluting process. At least I will not be the part of this pollution. You will tell how. 5 elements are polluted. The earth is polluted. Water is polluted. Fire is polluted. Air is polluted. Space is polluted. The space is polluted with noise pollution. The space is polluted. The space, sabdamulakam akasa. So 5 elements have 5 manifestations. Sound, the space. Sound, the space. Touch, the air. Sight, the fire. Taste, the water. And smell, the earth. So 5 objects, 5 elements. So sound pollution. In this ashram, how much pollution you have created in sound, do you know? How much pollution you have created in ashram? Everybody is not like Durga Ma. She's not, I don't know how much she has talked and how many people. So she's sitting quietly. Sound pollution, unnecessary talk, useless talk, talking louder than what is needed. That which can be done in whispering, we are using microphone. We are using microphone which can be just whispering. So if we do not want to add to sound pollution, for example, first talk slowly, talk softly, speak lovingly, sound pollution. Then you can go on your television, your radio, your driving, honking the car, and so on. Am I clear? In India, suppose there is a public program, they want to use the sound system. So speak, or use the sound system as much as needed so that people from there can listen, not to make it loud. In India, so-called Stupid religious people. Noise pollution, loud speaker. Oh God, horrible. Come back to sound pollution. Now come to air pollution. Air pollution. Do you know what is air pollution? You will tell, we know it. I'm not talking of sound, the science and all this. You all know air pollution. Do you know what is air? Don't be angry. Don't be angry. Your anger is affecting air pollution, making global warming. You tell what? I learned it from a rickshaw puller. I have told it many times. A rickshaw puller told me in late 80s, this year summer was so hot. I said, why? What happened? He said, you don't know? Everybody being angry, shouting, screaming, hot air they are releasing so much through their anger, atmospheric air is getting warmer. So the cause of global warming, according to my rickshaw puller philosopher, is your anger. Don't be angry. Because we can't change outside, but we can change ourselves. If you are using air conditioner, use it minimum. It adds to your global warming. If you are using electricity, whenever it is needed, what much watt brightness you need, accordingly you use. If you don't need, you use, switch off. It is air pollution. Don't use incense sticks, which is using chemicals in it. Incense substance with cow dung is fine. The incense stick, agarbati, dhupbati, was khatarnak hai. Air pollution. I hope nobody is used to it. But some sadhus, they do. Air pollution. Plant more trees. Plant more trees. Even in your balcony, even on the roof, even on the verandas, you can have plantation. You can grow vegetable. You can grow flowers to prevent air pollution. So now come back to fire pollution. You will ask, what is fire pollution? Because many people might ask, what is fire pollution? You see, fire is pure. Fire is pure. Fire purifies. Fire can burn anything. But the same fire which is used, for example, those who do havana, yajna, they take a kusha grass and burning it, they throw it. And they chant a mantra. They chant, what is the mantra? Kravyata agni prahinoti durat. Some mantra like this. I don't remember completely. Oh fire, your name, one of your name is Kravyada. You go away from here. Same fire can burn the dead body. Same fire can burn the dead body. So the fire which is burning the dead body or the environment it is creating with the fire, it's not. If you smell, the fire with which we cook, although we are in such a state, we can't change it. We are using cooking gas. What is cooking gas? You know? What is cooking gas? You say LPG, liquefied petroleum gas, LPG. methane, ethane, whatever they say. Do you know what? It is the modification of animal fat. It is modification of animal fat under temperature and pressure become mineral oil. So the gas with which we cook, it is modified animal fat. That's all. With animal fat we are cooking. The best way to use firewood or cow dung or biogas. Am I clear? Otherwise, electricity is good. Otherwise, electricity is good, but there is no alternative gas. You do it, but use it as minimum is possible, not to burn too much. And fire pollution, using excessive fire in your cooking. Using excessive fire in your cooking, that means if you want to fry, if you want to roast, if you want to, so you need more fire, no need. Food should be very simple. So with fire you don't pollute, and fire pollutes. Water pollution. Water pollution, we know it. The earth is polluted. In my childhood, not childhood, in my teenage, when I went to Himalayas, I went to the Himalayas when I was 15 years old. And to drink water, we are just drinking water like this. The Himalayan fountain, you drink like this. Nowadays, sometimes you have doubt. Ganga water, you drink like this. So, however, water is polluted, the earth is polluted the most, and human beings are the worst pollutant. We are polluting everything. We want to make our ashram plastic free. At least this year, I'm happy because of this water filter. There is less use of plastic bottle. Those who have come earlier, oh God, so much of plastic bottles, bottled water. Plastic, use of plastic, polythene, and so on. Chemical, pesticides, and so on. So, this is the environment. So, I was in Balasram on 15th. I told the children in Balasram, you read. Apart from your school books, textbooks, you read more. If you read, you will know. Reading is a good habit. I told them, whenever you will come to Baligai, I'll show you the room where I live. And you can see how I live. From the bed, you can see. So I have forgotten. When they came here this time for, day for yesterday, they came and told, Baba, we will want to go to your room. Because I have promised them. I said, okay, you all will go. Only the children. No others. No teacher, no others will go. So they went in a line. They went to the room. They looked at the room. They looked at the bed. And so they came back. If you look at my bed, half of my bed is, what? The books. Near the pillow, books. The table is book. Read. Instead of television, instead of mobile telephone, read book. Reading is a good habit. But don't read here and there, this, that book. The book which will really motivate you, inspire you, give you good thought, read those books. The book will be your environment. Now come back, your lifestyle. Lifestyle. Nowadays, the doctors, previously they were telling psychosomatic diseases. Now they are telling diseases because of lifestyle. Change in lifestyle. If we take all the people here and if you take the blood pressure, hypertension, blood pressure, diabetes, inner stress, less sleep or sleeplessness. Less sleep is fine. Sleeplessness, irritated bowel syndromes, all these are lifestyle diseases. Now there is a change in lifestyle. Our great sadhakas and sadhikas are so much attached to their mobile telephone than the teaching of the teacher. They keep their mobile telephone switched on, even if it's said that don't switch on, keep it switched off or airline mode or silent mode. Change in lifestyle. So you have to change your lifestyle. Not you have to change according to the modern lifestyle. You have to change your lifestyle to the ancient rishis. You have not to change your lifestyle as the modern society is demanding. No. You have to change your lifestyle to the lifestyle of ancient rishis because you are meditating. If you can't change your lifestyle, mind will not tell, I need this mobile telephone, smartphone. Do you know how human mind is polluted? And the extreme pollutant is the mind and the environment. I am telling just a simple thing. Day first day in the evening, Balasan children were here. Okay, we wanted to play with the children, and for the children's sake I came, not for you all, with those Ghodanats. We, such sincere, devoted people, you took the privacy of the person, recording it. Why? With what authority? You have no right. Suppose you took it for your personal use, you have no right to make it public. For what? Those who did, they are criminal. Listen to it. It is a crime. Can I take a photograph? It is politeness. People wanted to take a photograph of Sri Yogiraj, asked him, prayed to him. The photographer had ego, Gangadhar Babu. Because of his ego, he could not see the image of Yogiraj. Because of ego, he allowed himself, okay, take this photograph. If you think this photograph is a protecting shield, Raksha Kavach, it will protect you. If you think a photograph, piece of paper, it's a piece of paper. Politeness, humility is to ask, can I take a photograph? God gave you the opportunity, suppose this mobile telephone, even if science, I will tell ultimately God, to communicate whenever it is needed. In the time of emergency, the same mobile telephone, you see how you are not in the path of meditation, you are distracted. This mobile telephone is distraction, this photography is distraction, this recording is distraction, this communication is distraction. Not useful. I knew a doctor who is still alive in his 80s. He's still now practicing, he's treating people. Do you know, it is not written on which day the hospital, his clinic is open. He has written on which day clinic is closed. Monday closed, Sunday closed, Thursday afternoon closed. So like this it is closed. You will ask why? Because he goes to do either charity or for spiritual sadhana, group sadhana. This day closed, this day closed. You should have a rule. Mobile telephone closed, morning till this time mobile telephone closed, this time is closed. Like this. Otherwise, using this mobile telephone, you are thinking it is a toy. It is not a toy. It is a demon overpowering you, sitting on your head and mind and killing you in many ways. Be careful. However, we stayed here and discussed in brief healthy life, healthy body and healthy mind. I hope you got some element, some food. It is up to you. You practice it or not. What is good, even if it is not palatable, the doctor is to give the medicine. even if it is bitter. So even some bitter medicine is given to you. Try to digest if you want, otherwise throw it. I threw medicine, do you know? Oh God, in my childhood, I was secretly pouring medicine without knowledge of my family members. How much medicine you have to eat? Every day so much of medicine I was. Then my mother caught me. My mother caught me what I was doing privately, because mother knows the child. So, however, I was so sick, and then I became sick of medicine. Physical sick, then I became sick of medicine. However, if we really want to be healthy, happy, joyful, it is in our hand. If I want to be happy, nobody can stop me making me happy. If I don't want to be, nobody can make me happy. It is you who is to change your own life, own lifestyle, own attitude. If you want to be healthy, it is you. Not by listening to talk, you will be healthy. Not by reading to book, you will be healthy physically, mentally, and spiritually. You have to put into practice. Yogiraj said, हरदम लगा रहो रे भाई, बनत बनत बन जाए. Practice, practice, practice. Practice Kriya. Well, thank you all. My love to all of you. Gurudev sang song. Take a very little breath, search him inside the head. You'll see milk white light, covering the whole world with divine sight. Calmly search God in the fontanelle. Surely you will get God realization. Practice Kriya well. Practice Kriya well. Practice Kriya well. Thank you. We'll chant Purnamadaha together. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So I took little